way that agentic AI is applying to the indirect side of the house and the direct side of the house is very different, right? If you think about Valdera, we've built a broader matching algorithm AI model that takes a very specific request from a buyer and identifies who are all the suppliers in the world that can meet those exact specifications. We think that there's a broader AI theme that can be applied to supply chain, which is further supplemented with these agentic models within to digitize small steps that are quite painful and tedious.
We do a great job managing our most critical raw material suppliers. We have long-standing relationships. We know the markets very well. But we have a real blind spot for sort of the mid-range chemicals we buy, a lot of specialty chemicals, single-sourced items that the team just didn't have the bandwidth to focus on and really understand the market. And so when we first started talking to Valdera, we saw, hey, this is an opportunity to address that blind spot that we have within Toray. And, so it's been a great opportunity for us to partner and, evaluate sources of supply we didn't even know existed, and really makes it much more efficient for the buying community at Toray. There are lots of sourcing tools out there and, buyer-supplier marketplaces. But really for us, it was that niche of focusing very specifically on chemicals and having a broad-based data set around that industry. And it really allowed us to identify sources of supply all over the world that we had no idea existed before and do it fast and efficiently.
One of the exciting things about being in our position as a startup is that we're rapidly evolving our platform, right? We have a vision for what the core of Valdera does today around that supplier discovery and market intelligence and qualification, and what we want to continue to evolve the platform to do, build functionality in partnership with companies like Toray and John to enable that future, because I really believe that, a year from now, 2 years from now, Valdera's technology will look very, very different, and the rate at which these AI models and other capabilities are evolving, I think the key is that we continue to adopt the key functionality of the platform, the data that's sitting underneath, the outcomes to really support organizations like Toray to enable their growth and their success and their supply chain resiliency for decades to come.